defensive unit has to be commended. And then going forward, I thought, like, midfield, they took over in the second half. The middle third, we made changes. Perhaps none of them really, we didn't get any kick out of them either, like, you know what I mean? But then it's hard to go into that game the way it was when they had the momentum. I would say, yeah, you can see that they're older, maturer, they have more conditioning done. Yeah, but that doesn't explain what we did. Look at.
You had 8 wides this evening, Val. They had a total of 13. They had 7 in the second half. They scored 7 points in the second half. You scored 3. I suppose when you do the simple maths like that, they had more possession.
They had more possession. They won the middle third. We didn't really compete. We didn't look like we were going to threaten them. We had 1 goal chance in the first half. We were unlucky. You know what I mean? 8 wides. Look, we've worked on the wides. We got them down under 10. We've worked on the defensive thing, and now we have to rework again and look at the offense again. It's disappointing. It's the second defeat. What can you say? Like, inter-county football is about winning games, and we didn't win a game.
They had a lot of physical players there that asserted their authority on the game, and maybe the Cavan team, young players playing themselves into positions. Not easy to compete against guys that have been doing a lot of physical training, which is quite apparent with those Longford guys under Glenn Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, looking physically, but we're not making excuses. You know, there's no excuses in sport. I mean, we put out 15 against 15. We were in the game well at half time and we didn't close out the deal. They took over the middle third. We made a few changes to try to change that. That didn't work. Nothing seemed to work then. You know, then near the end we were just chasing the game. We never opened them up and we didn't look particularly threatening in the second half. But that's the way life is. It's now, you know, we have 2 weeks to build for the next game, which is Sligo here, you know, next Saturday, 2 or 3 weeks. So that's what we have to do now. Look at. You know, I mean, as a manager, like, I mean, we lost and take responsibility and, you know, build, and there is a progress. Look, I talked to you, I'd say, after we played Longford last June, right? And it was 2-16 to 11 points. That was the bottom line. It was 2-16. They kicked us off the field and we were a joke. You're right, we didn't compete, we lacked heart, and we all that. Tonight we played Longford, we lost. That's the same. We lost by less. We certainly competed, but we didn't compete for the 70 minutes. That's the job. Is there progress made with the young fellas? Definitely yes. Right? It might take longer than anticipated, but like, we're here to start the ball rolling, and that's where we're going. They're a good bunch of lads. They work hard. They're talented, right? And we'll keep going. Yeah,
I suppose you know yourself, Cavan fans are looking for victories, and the pressure every time there's a loss, and if there's consecutive losses and they turn into 3 or 4, the pressure starts coming on the manager. And it's not easy being a manager, as we all know, Val. And
I smile at that because, yeah, that's life. Yeah, you know what I mean? And we went down a certain road and I've no bother. You make a certain thing, you say, this is the right decision. This is the right decision for Cavan football. You go do it, like, right? You live or die by the sword. Like, I'm Sean, I'm a realist, you know, and a pragmatist. And I'm not too, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, as they say, Rudyard Kipling and his poem, If, maybe everybody should read that. Like, and that's what you do. Like, you know, look, the bottom line business. If I keep losing, do you know what I mean? That's life. You know what I mean? I don't expect everybody to be, you know what I mean, send me bouquets of flowers if we keep losing. Our job is to win.
There's people who'll be commenting that Shawnee Johnson is not in Cavan. He's maybe going to Kildare, that Cavan won't have access to him. And there's people out there making comments about it. I have to put that to you, Val, that maybe Cavan could be doing with Shawnee Johnson, but the manager makes a call and he's not part of the panel and he may be going elsewhere.
Look at Sean Johnson. I worked with him last year. He's a good lad. He's a good human being. It's alright, you know what I mean? This is just football, this is opinions. You know, and I'll stand, I'm not going to discuss Johnny Johnson in the national media, like, you know what I mean? You know, and look at, I wish Johnny the best. I mean, the bottom line is Johnny's entitled to do what he wants, and look at, you know, that's life, you know, opinions, isn't it? It's a wonderful day.
Val Andrews, thanks a million for talking to us after the game.
No bother, thank you.